and welcome to my channel, Travels with Bob. If this is your first time here, thank you for finding your way to my page. If you are a subscriber, thank you for your continued patronage. Camera looks kind of... Oh, out of my glasses, sorry. Use these buggers, have to use them when I'm working on our watches. We have a little bit of a watch collection. And in order to keep them up to date and working, I do all of the work on the watches, meaning bands and battery replacement and the little security O-ring that goes around when you seal it back to keep it watertight. I replace all of those on my own. So I have to have these little glasses with lights on them so that I can, see there's a light, so that I can see what the heck I'm doing because I'm blind. I can add different lenses on, and they are adjustable so that if I have them on, I can have them up, and then when I need to look at the tiny screws, I just put these down and I can look at the tiny screws. Can you see me? Can you see me? Who's this in behind you? No, I'm joking. Okay, so enough with the humor. Today's video is Roatan, our last, cruise. Roatan, we were on the Grandeur of the Seas. Roatan is one of the stops. I'm hoping that, I can't recall if it's not a stop. Never mind, I'm getting old. I'm losing it, help me. Roatan is a beautiful, beautiful country. One of the things that I found out that I love, when they cook, they use coconut milk a lot. If you've ever had anything cooked in coconut milk, it is, it's making my mouth water just thinking about it. Oh my God, it's so delicious. We had we went out on an excursion. It's a city excursion. It did a little bit of the city, then it did a little bit of a chocolate factory that they have that was along the beach, and then we went to a, it wasn't really it was a little like outdoor museum, but they had some animals there too. They had couple of parrots. They had a little monkeys, the little monkey that the gentleman had on Friends. I forgot what type of monkey it is, but they're very, very smart. And she warned us not to have anything shiny on around it because he will take whatever is shiny. And there was also two Scarlet Macaws, which I didn't feel they needed both of them, so I tried to get one of them, but their security is pretty good, so I couldn't get the Scarlet Macaw. Or else, I have one right here, Scarlet Macaw. I love those birds. Although I'm a little long in the tooth to be trying to be friends with one now because there's no way that I'll outlive it. Those birds live for forever. So, enjoy the video today. Roatan, my lovely bride, is in the other room. Can you say something, please? No. She's not going to say anything. Okay, so, Roatan, enjoy. As always, love, peace, and hair grease. And what did it have to do? What do they need to do?
Pack?
She's trying to be funny. She's not. Get out and travel, people! Get out and travel!
Don't yell.
Good morning, day number 3, Travels with Bob LLC. We are in Roatan, Honduras. My lovely bride with me. Introduce yourself, young lady. Actually, you can't hear her because she doesn't have a mic on, but she said Maria. We have people behind us. We're on the tender, waiting to go in and check out Honduras. We can't remember if we've been here before or not. There's a good possibility that we have. I have forgotten, but normally, ideally, we usually remember all the tender ports. You can see out the glass there. That is where we are going. It's kind of wet today, so we're gonna see. Hopefully it doesn't rain, and hopefully I can get my gimbal working here. So
We're gonna go out, walk around, have some fun, get wet, probably get sick, and we're bringing you with us, so enjoy. We made it off the ship, Roatan, Honduras. Had to go back. I forgot our excursion ticket. But we're now on the dock, moving slowly. People moving a little slowly, but there are a lot of ships. There are a number of ships in. Right next to us is the Lure of the Seas. Then we have two Norwegian ships near us, and then Viva, and I'm not sure what the other one is. But then in another port, another dock that we can see a little ways off, are a couple of carnival ships. I believe there's a total of 7 ships in Honduras today. So the island is going to be quite busy, and right now getting a little sprinkles. So we're hoping it doesn't get too much more than this. The temperature is perfect for walking around and looking around. But other than that, as long as it does not rain, we'll be good. A lot of spots they're trying to get you to pay for. So that one, we were gonna stand there, but they want tips for you to take it, so just take it on the way. Take it away from them. We gotta walk around, look for a spot where we need to be excursion. You can't see it, but Maria's dancing to the music right now, so she doesn't have a care in the world. And she hasn't even had a drink yet. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's where I got down.
We're just going to follow Maria around. She seems to know where she's going. We're looking for matching husband and wife outfits so we can be annoying to those around us. Weather here again, beautiful day in Roatan. As always, the stores in port are a nightmare, especially when there's so many ships in. It's a nightmare trying to walk around. But weather's beautiful. Hold on, I'm going to show this video of this. Norwegian Viva, Allure of the Seas, and my lovely friend Lily Lou. Check her out on YouTube, Lily Lou. She was on that ship. Then there's the Norwegian Viva. All right, we are at our first stop on our excursion for today. We are at a Methodist church. I believe it's one of the oldest Methodist churches here in Roatan. Maria and I have chosen to just walk around and take in some of the local beauty. Not sure if this is a home that's the homeowner, if that's somebody who lives, just happens to live by the church. What I do appreciate is the beauty here. All islands have their own natural beauty that you should get out and explore and enjoy whenever you visit. A lot of people don't take advantage of that. I think it's a must. You're visiting the world. You gotta get out of your cocoon, take in the beauty that is the island, the country that you're visiting. Also, if you're me, you gotta taste the food. I'm gonna get my eat on while we are here. They're talking about almost everything that they make has coconut milk in it. Coconut milk, if you ask me, that is God's gift to creating good food. Coconut milk is delicious. And they add coconut milk in everything. You can see my lovely bride out there getting a picture of herself. She's not even thinking about me. She's just getting a nice picture of herself. Let me get a picture of her in the backdrop here. Oh, that's a good one. Beautiful backdrop. We're sitting here on the tour. Our tour guide, Sharika, she's trying to play like she doesn't know me, but she's sitting here right next to me. Hello, Sharika. Thank you for being on my channel, Travels with Bob LLC. Sharika, how long have you been? I believe it's tour guide is what this job is called. How long have you been a tour guide? And how are you liking the job? Is it good?
I love my job. I've been a tour guide almost 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah, I get to meet new people, fun people. Not too fun sometimes, but I enjoy my job all the time. I love it. Won't change it for anything else.
Sharika also mentioned that most of the stuff that they cook has coconut milk in it, which if you've listened to my previous video, coconut milk, I believe, is God's gift to very good food. So we're hoping that Sharika invites us to her house.
That's not my house.
To get something to eat. She mentioned chicken.
Stewed chicken, boiled bananas.
Which to me, chicken, rice and beans.
Rice and beans with coconut.
You cannot go bad with that.
Nope.
So we'll see. Sharika, thank you very much for taking a quick second and being on my video, Travels with Bob LLC. If you ever come to Las Vegas, Nevada, look me up. Now we're at the second stop of our tour, which is chocolate. Maria has had a smile on her face for quite a while. And experience some dark chocolate, hopefully some milk chocolate as well.
Well, first here in the island, we do not go for beans. We get up on the mainland of Honduras. We go up here to fly. If you can see, they could go this size. Also, could go bigger. But if you get up on the mainland of Honduras, we go like American football. You want to hold it? Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. That's right, that's right. We use it as a maraca also. But to make maraca, we open it, we get the beans out. We do not use the seed beans, we use regular beans to make it. Okay, the next step is, if you get it from the mainland or from Honduras, they could grow like American football. Skin. Also, if you guys want to know how you make white chocolate, here's where you make white chocolate. The next step is, after you extract the cocoa powder, the need to stay hard and dry. You're going to grind it to get cocoa powder. The cocoa powder is 100% cacao. It doesn't got no sugar in it. You can make smoothie hot chocolate, also you can make that. Well, the mint chocolate, we need the nibs. What we're going to take it to the grinder, we're going to transform it in a paste. From there, you're going to take it into the refiner machine. Where in the refiner machine will you decide what kind of chocolate you want to make? Let's say if you want to make white chocolate is cocoa powder, milk powder, and rocking sugar. If you make a dark chocolate, it's add the rocking sugar. For more than 6-7 hours in the refiner machine, let's say if you want to make white chocolate is cocoa powder, milk powder, and rocking sugar. If you're making dark chocolate, add the rocking sugar. For more than 6 hours, bring it up, you're going to use temper machine.
Stay right.
You see the tables over there? Anyone have difficulties in walking, you can sit right over there. They have WAP over there. The bird will be right there in the tree. And then you'll be able to see hummingbirds. The tasting table is also right there. The restrooms is all the way down. There's a little yellow building to the back, okay? So the rest of us is going to walk. We're going to walk for about 20 to 25 minutes. That will be our first walk, okay? And then we'll go to the center to bird tasting, and then you can take pictures of the birds. Here, they have these cones over here, so we can stay on the trail, because we have white winged owls in the trees, and they would normally feed them here on the grass. And it was raining, so it gets slippery, okay? So then we try to stay here on the trail. So let's go this way. And there's a picture there, so you can see what the flower will look like over here. That's what gives the aroma. And they make oil out of it to be able to make perfume. So that's the reason why we call it the perfume tree. But the scientific name is Kananga.
What? I only ever see them in motion and no.
Okay. And no, and right. The hummingbird will be right in there. There was one hanging right there. And so, they also made different calendars, so they would use their calendar for certain purposes, or also for money they can be able to do their crops. Now, the first 16th King dynasty that ruled over the city of the Kopangois was King Shayatumo, which is the king that we have called here, the Saliwati, where the top of the city. But now, one thing about the Mayans, they admire different animals, so they also put over here the historical bell that comes from a First Baptist church that was built also in the late 17th century after the Methodist church that we went to. So the Methodist was one of the first church, and we have most of the churches are Methodist. But after that, they begin to build Baptist church, Seventh-day Adventists. We also have Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, and we have 2 Catholic church on the island of Roatan. Is only representing Mr. Marcus Garvey Nelson, which was the landlord of this property here on the north side of the island of Roatan. He was also teacher and preacher here on the north side, so they only have the little parking in remembrance of him. Now, we do not have these type of big animals roaming around the island of Roatan. What we have throughout our wild are normally white deer there, 15 species of lizard, including the green iguanas. We also have 13 species of snakes, which is very seldom seen on the island. And the only poisonous snake we have is a coral snake. We also have the rice rats, raccoons. We have agouti. Agouti is an island rabbit. Some people call them Indian rabbits. They're brown, have small ears, and they don't have any tail. So if you guys get lucky to see a little brown animal roaming around the park, those are rabbits and they're not rats, okay? Those are agouti. Okay, so this tree right here, this one, the scientific name of this tree is Kananga.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
If I pick one of these young coconuts, either if it's green or yellow, I would drink the water out. And after I drink the water out, I'll cut it open, and there inside I'll find jelly inside of it. So we just get a spoon, or sometimes cut the spoons directly from the coconut, and then we eat the jelly out. Now eventually the yellow coconut or the green coconut, they will turn brown. And if you notice in the tree, you'll see a brown one there and a brown one over there. So now the water changes its taste. It doesn't taste as fresh as the young coconut. And then what you find like jelly inside of a young coconut, it gets hard in the brown coconut. So then that will be the meat from the coconut that we would use to make coconut milk, which I also will show you guys. But now we don't use those coconut, let's say that brown coconut will fall from the tree. And then if we don't use the coconut, the water will dry up. The water will dry up inside, and even if I find it without water, I can still cut it open to eat what's inside because it will have two meat. It will be a little yellow part, like a little yellow meat inside, and we call it squash.